Hi everyone, it's the Cosmic Awakening, and today's timeless pick a card is about what blessings are coming your way. Take a deep breath, exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you'd like to watch it again later, and share the video with someone you feel may need this message. So as you can see, first pile is lapis lazuli, second pile is raw morganite, and third pile is Apache tears. Take another deep breath if you need to. Exhale to center your energy. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1 if you chose lapis lazuli. Okay, so what blessings are coming your way soon? So let's have a look here. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera settings when I say let's have a look. Okay, so lapis lazuli. Now this particular crystal is connected to Archangel Michael, is also connected to communication, logic, and the mental process. It has to do with detoxing, cutting out the BS, cutting out whatever is not serving your higher good or the highest good of everyone else. It's about removing yourself from toxic situations. It's also about speaking your truth, being genuine and authentic. And it has to do a lot with the air signs. So you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart in very important placements here. This is also something to do about your spiritual truth, which I do believe is what you are becoming more aligned with at this present moment. There is a sense of enlightenment here. And you would benefit a lot from meditation, because you could be having a tendency to be an overthinker, and so meditation is going to help you allow your mind a rest, and at the same time it will give you that peace of mind and relaxed mode that you need to really be able to access your intuition, because you could be running too much on your logical mind at this point in time. And in tapping into all these things and gaining more enlightenment, clarity, moving away from toxic situations, places, people, circumstances, this also brings you closer to the unity consciousness and being one with the universe, and tapped more into the energy that is available to you. And there's a process of going within here without overexhausting your brain, your mind, and paying more attention to what your soul wants. So this is quite beautiful. And this is all about pushing away distractions and fears. I'm going to be doing another video about, the last video was about the Saturn return. So for those of you who are in between 27 and 31 years old, or even if you are younger or older, it doesn't matter. It can explain a lot of what went on with you those 3 years, and how to survive it, how to come out of it, and how to deal with it, and why it happens. So for some reason, I'm going to leave at the end of this. I feel some of you are connected to that video. But again, I'm going to be making, the next video will be about fear and ego and how to release the fear, because the fear has a lot to do with why we experience obstacles in our lives. And so what I feel is the big blessing coming to you is you being able to finally push away the fear, or work through it, and learn to live with it without it being the big bad wolf in your life here. And with that, all distractions that are connected to your ego, because the ego is distracting you. The devil does live in the mind, and the mind can be a major distraction. And I do feel there's a lot of distractions and fear that you're pushing to the side, doing some work on this, and it's going to be very successful here. And in pushing away the ego and the fear, where it's actually hurting you, right, where it's too much, then you will be able to then see other things clearly that have been hidden behind that cloak that fear was imposing before your eyes, so to speak. Okay. So, wow, a lot of blessings coming your way. The number 30 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. 3 is the number of progress, building a solid, stable foundation for yourself. Also about networking, socializing, and communication. So there could be an invitation to a celebration, a party, a get-together, something to do with your community, networking, someone introducing you to someone, or someone communicating something to you via email or phone call or letter. Maybe you're getting something in the mail, could be that invitation. So a lot going on, and I can't help but notice how at the top of this tower point, this lapis lazuli tower point, the top part is illuminated, and there's a face in here, so there's a person, and I'm seeing that as a crown chakra being lit. So your crown chakra, your claircognizance, is going to be activated. That is a psychic ability in you that will be experiencing expansion. So this means that you will be having a lot of ideas, a lot of breakthroughs, epiphanies here that will be allowing you to expand in all areas of your life and where it's necessary. So beautiful, beautiful way to start. I'm happy for you about that. Now let's see what your other cards have to say here about the blessings coming your way, pile number 1. Okay. By the way, the best time to dress in dark blue is Saturdays, and the best days to dress in blue are also Wednesdays, because that's Mercury. And if you do dress blue or green on a Wednesday, it will help you with your communication, because it is Mercury Day. It is the day of communication and a mental process. And then Saturday, dark blue, okay, to work better with the energy. Saturday is also a day to wear black. So let's keep going. See what the... Okay, we have flying. So some of you are literally going to be flying on an airplane, or some of you are going to be parachuting, okay? Whatever you're looking forward to, it is a blessing to you. So it has to do with flying. I'm also seeing flying colors, succeeding with flying colors here, or achieving something with flying colors, because that unicorn has a lot of colors here, and it has something to do with a unique trait or talent that you have, or your own uniqueness, and you're going to be showing off your true colors and flying, achieving with flying colors, so to speak. So this definitely is a call for you to show your true authentic self to the world. The number 20 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. Okay, these could be ages, birthdays, just important days or important numbers here for you, okay? But some of you are getting the blessing of being able to fly on an airplane, okay? Or being able to fly through blessings, and you're going to feel like your life is taking off and you're in full flight ahead and just surrounded by blessings, because I'm seeing that rainbow there. And it's because you choose to be honest and genuine and authentic on your path, and not pay any attention to naysayers, or and just not being afraid to be yourself. And yeah, working through your fears. So this has a lot to do with that. You're working through some kind of fear of being authentic and genuine and being your true self. And because you're working through those fears, you're being blessed with a new beginning here. There's something to do with the beginning of November here that is standing out for me. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well. But it seems like there's a new beginning coming for you, where you're going to be succeeding with flying colors, or you're going to be... Some of you are working through the fear of flying on an airplane, okay? You're going to finally be able to overcome that fear. Good for you. Congratulations, if that is the case. Now... again, the fears. So you guys are definitely going to benefit from the next video that I'm going to be recording. And there definitely is something in the Saturn return video that I'm going to leave as a suggestion at the top top right corner of this video at the end of the video once I remove the cards. But yeah, it seems like you're overcoming some fears and you are transmuting them into blessings. You are raising your vibration is what this means, all in all. And because of that, a gateway is opening for you. See, we have that unicorn again. We have that unicorn again. There you go. You are walking through the gateway of your truth. And because of that, you're going to receive many blessings. Okay? You're going to be rewarded for this. So you're stepping through doors of opportunity, and where that's leading you is a lot more abundant than where you have been. You've been in the dark, and now you're moving into a more colorful existence where everything flows, because I'm seeing a river there. Everything grows, everything flows, and it's just life is lush, okay? I'm seeing lush. For some reason, I'm getting that word from all that lush vegetation and greenery around you there. And beautiful sunsets, and the sun just shining on you. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are in the spotlight and getting like a glow up, or being seen or coming out in some way, maybe with your spirituality, or just some other coming out, like revealing some part of yourself, or even sharing your fears and helping others, something like that. Now, interesting. Be fearless and bold. Badger spirits. There you go. See? And this is all because be fearless. Look at that. Work through your fears and fearless. You are achieving something major. Guys, I'm not sure you quite understand what I'm talking about here. I'm sure you do, because those who live, especially earth signs, people who have heavy earth in their chart, like Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, it tends to be, or any Saturn placement, strong Saturn placement, or strong Saturn placement, or earth signs would be the ones who deal the most with fears. And so to overcome, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have earth placements there. So wow, you're doing it with fear and doing it anyway as well, because this takes courage, and you are going to overcome, and you're going to be courageous here. And wow, I love this for you guys. From fear to fearless, that's the biggest blessing. That is the biggest blessing. And it has a lot to do with you being able to be who you truly are without fear of judgment. All that fear, that anxiety, and also stems from fear, by the way, but all that fear associated to judgment, to being ridiculed, to just what other people will say or think or do, or how people will look at you, or that's all out the window, guys. You're just on another dimension right now. It's just not phasing you at all, because you understand that whatever you do, there's always going to be naysayers. Always. There's not a way that you're going to be able to make everyone happy with your existence, okay? Nor should you have to. Beautiful. And this could have a lot to do with your occupation, with what you do for a living, your work, okay? You're just going to do whatever it is that you were meant to do. And it has to do with your life purpose. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of a life purpose card, or I did see it in one of the piles, but it seems like you're following your dreams. Even if your dream is being a seamstress, or, related to clothing, or even psychic work, or just being an artist, or doing something that wouldn't be accepted by your community or your family, or you perceive to not be accepted. But there's a thing with sometimes when we get other people's opinions, or what we think they will think of us, or what we think they want from us. Even that can change. Like if people see you doing something very well done, and if it's helpful, if it's needed, or whatever it is, people may not even know that they needed you. And when they see you, they may change their opinions. That happened to a lot of artists. that happens to a lot of people who dare to just be themselves and do whatever their purpose is. You know, your purpose is different from your parents' purpose. And of course, if people have different purposes, and especially if people, whoever they are, they could be romantic partners, friends, or just fear of judgment of a community, doesn't matter. They don't have to understand your purpose. Not everyone is versed in personal development or acceptance and tolerance of others. It's just not, unfortunately, we're not at that point where everyone accepts everyone. So just do you, and your tribe will find you, is what this is saying. And look, blossoming abundance. That is the Empress energy with the number 3 there. It means you are fertile, you are creative, you are blessed beyond belief, you are just blossoming into the person you were always meant to be. And again, we have now 2 3s, angel number 33, master number 33. You're definitely connected to the ascended masters, okay? Check out master number 33 and angel number 33. But you are being divinely guided here, and Archangel Michael is definitely one ascended master who is with you, guiding you. Because you seem to have some important, your life purpose seems to be tied to communication as well. Whatever you do for work also has to do something to do with communication, or something you need to communicate here. Now we have carriage, and it says a journey, either physical or mental. Yes, it seems like you've been on a journey, but again, with the carriage here and the flying carriage. Okay, so some of you may be interested. This just came up about, maybe you watched that Ancient Astronauts, about otherworldly events on Earth and other aliens having visited us in ancient times, bringing us knowledge such as in ancient Egypt and the Mayan culture, the Sumerians, the Library of Alexandria, all of that stuff. You may be tapped into that. And I'm seeing here a travel through time traveling. So previous lifetimes is also showing up here, but there is a physical or mental journey here. I'm seeing both, okay, because the mental journey is working through your fears and achieving fearless status, let's put it that way. And some of you are, I just heard status and maybe getting more miles, and so you're achieving some kind of other status with your travel, like air travel card or something, being able to use the lounges. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but you're going to be traveling a lot. Apparently, overseas travel, air travel, coast to coast, state to state, city to city, whatever that is, and a lot of like terrestrial travel, let's put it that way. And we have the month of June here, and it's interesting because June is the energy of Gemini mostly, and that's that short travels, like a lot of short trips, okay? Now, something about travel in June is coming up here. Maybe there's a birthday in June, June 3rd, June 30th, June 20th here, or June 4th, I'm seeing. Someone here could be turning 34 years old, or 30, or 50, or 20, around those ages. It doesn't matter really. I'm seeing the number 7 as well. So in June, I'm seeing more abundance coming in for you in June, possibly being able to travel in June, maybe for travel for work here, something maybe online as well, and something to do with communication and success. Yes, success did come up. I did mention success here. It did come up here. Yes, because the success is coming from you, really going through this mental journey, working through your fears, and coming out the other side fearless and bold. Beautiful, good for you. And now we have that energy of communication again, the 3rd house, occupation, being tied to some form of communication, could be social media, but again, it's that 3 energy again. And now we have 333 angel number, check that out. Yes, a lot of invitations, a lot of moving around, short trips, Being more interested in researching, networking, social media here. Again, socializing more, speaking to people, exchanging thoughts, brainstorming, maybe going on an excursion. I'm seeing some more communication with your siblings, relatives, and possibly your neighbors improving here. But it's all about your surroundings. I see these two sneakers, so you're going to put your sneakers on, walk around neighborhoods, maybe check out the graffiti artwork or these cool buildings, like old places where you can take some cool photographs. Wow, okay, so some of you may even be buying this camera. What was the name? What's the camera? I don't know if it's the camera that's here. This one says Reflecta 2, but there's something about a camera. This camera that used to take 4 pictures at a time. It was it's like an old camera. What is it called? If you know what the name of the camera is, please share it in the comments, because it was a really cool camera. Before we had boomerangs and layouts and stuff like that, the camera already did that. And it had like these cool filters at the time. It's an old camera, I think from the 70s or the 60s, I'm not sure, but it's like this cool vintage camera, so you may be into that kind of stuff. Or maybe you're getting a new camera for your social media. Okay. If you do have a social media where it's like your primary, where you work, like that's your work, it's going to be very successful, and success and abundance coming around the month of June. And okay, yeah, the sun, happiness, you stepping into your power, shining again, beaming, because you are allowing yourself to be yourself in front of the world. Something about creativity here, or creating something new. Some of you could be conception, okay? And I'm seeing now between June and November, some of you could be conceiving. Some of you could be becoming fathers or mothers, or I'm seeing children here, or dealing with children, or allowing your inner child to express itself. Work through the fear that was imposed upon you after you had all those dreams, and the fear that blocked those dreams, okay, is what I'm seeing here. And I see fireworks, so celebration here, and I'm seeing a sunset. You're coming into being, you're becoming who you're meant to be, who you were always meant to be. You're allowing yourself to be the person you were always meant to be, to express yourself, your individuality. And this is going to lead to a lot of self-sufficiency as well. Feeling good on your own, feeling like you are able to stand on your own 2 feet without depending on anyone, at least in a big way. Yes, the Chariot of July energy now, end of June and the first 3 weeks of July, the summer for the Northern Hemisphere and the winter for the Southern Hemisphere. Now, I'm seeing you possibly juggling multiple sources of income, or multiple activities, multiple talents, skills that you have, and using them for one big thing. I'm seeing your confidence center, your solar plexus chakra, being very active, a lot of self-confidence, and moving forward and achieving a lot. Yes, the sun, the center, your solar plexus chakra. Yes, moving forward with flying colors, achieving a lot. And look at those horses. Horsepower, like a very potent vehicle. Some of you are getting like a really good car, like with a good engine. But you're just shining from within. Your glow up is from within. It's coming from your self-confidence. Achieving and being recognized for your true self. There's a decision here you need to make. There may be a stalemate about which way to go and how to go about it. And we have the Four of Wands. Inspiring, becoming more stable within yourself, creating more stability for yourself in your life. Okay. You're creating more stability. A home. Gateway to buying that home. to getting that home that you want. But there's a stalemate here as well at the same time. You're achieving a lot, but there's a stalemate. Again, your mind. So your mind may trick you at times to move back into the fear mode. Muse of emotions. So you could definitely have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart as well. You're going to be more in control of your emotions, of how you react and how you feel about what is said about you. And you're going to actually turn it around where you're turning maybe your frustration about what people say or may say about you into compassion and tolerance. And that's going to be inspiring others to be more compassionate and tolerant even toward you. Wow. For some of you, I'm seeing that there is someone who's going to travel to see you. They could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart, maybe an earth sign as well. It could be around the summertime if you're in the northern hemisphere, or the winter time if you're in the southern hemisphere. It could be anywhere between June and November. Someone traveling to see you, someone who is a higher level soulmate who has a lot of feelings toward you, but they don't express it, okay? That's just a side note there on whoever was looking for a love message here, okay? And yes, this person has deep feelings toward you, and it is the person on your mind, because your intuition knows best, okay? Now we have Two of Earth, a decision here again, planning for the future, being very busy, very busy. So they're saying if things get tough and too busy and too serious, you know, have more fun with your work. Have more fun, because you're going to be juggling a lot. Maybe a decision here you need to make. I'm seeing a decision here that has to do maybe with a higher level soulmate here as well, or where you're living. Again, those earth signs here, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But you're creating a lot of stability for yourself, financial, your body, your health as well, becoming more stable. Dealing with challenges in a very practical way. Also being thoughtful about those around you, but remaining in your creative energy. Beautiful. Now, Page of Water. Good news coming in. News of friendship, people wanting to collaborate and support you. Also, maybe someone expressing their feelings toward you. If they've been keeping them, close to their heart, they're just saying a little bit of what's going on, but they're giving you something to work with. A lot of friends coming your way, your soul tribe, definitely. Maybe there's a new person entering your life, either physically or, in your energy, maybe just communicating with you. There is a relationship here beginning a new phase. Some of you are going from friends to more with a higher level soulmate. Again, that energy, earth and water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Your psychic abilities, again, being heightened here. Your intuition, reaching a new level here. Your artistry being well accepted, making money from your art here, and friends helping you. And we have Knight of Water. I'm seeing so much progress here when it comes to your love life as well, because we have the Page to the Knight to the King of Cups here, okay? Wow. So you're either falling in love, or someone will be expressing that they are falling in love or have fallen in love with you. There could be a wedding proposal coming your way up until November. Someone becoming more expressive about their emotions. And again, more invitation to social events, could be an invitation to a wedding celebration. But you're going to have a decision here to make, but you're going to make the right decision as well, because it's based on following your heart and your true heart. Maybe you're the one opening up and expressing yourself, and because you are expressing yourself, you are getting all this love and all these blessings into your life and what is truly meant for you. Good for you. Good for you. Maybe the video I'm going to upload is going to be very helpful for you. Now, let's just get one word of from Spirit. We have Rhiannon. So you are a sorceress or a sorcerer. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality, and that is what you need to focus on right now is in knowing that, believing that, trusting that, and manifesting from a place of love and not fear. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notified of future uploads on the channel. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. And see you soon. Bless you all. Bye for now. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose this raw morganite crystal, this is your reading. These are the blessings coming your way. You have the number 46 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. Okay, these could be important months, birthdays, dates, or ages. It could also be important related to numerology or just numbers that you keep seeing, okay? Take it how it resonates. I'm just gonna take care of the heating here because it's very hot. Okay. I'm seeing more peaceful times ahead for you. More gentleness around you, people who are showing more kinder energy toward you, let's put it that way. You are an empath, you are very compassionate, you have the gift of vulnerability. And there's a lot of self-forgiveness going on for you, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Sorry, and allowing yourself to also be more vulnerable. This is a call for you to embrace your sensitivity, which is what I believe you're going to do. And because of that, you're opening your energy to more loving situations in your life as well. As you forgive, so you will be forgiven by others. As you are tolerant, so will others become more tolerant toward you. It's the energy that you're putting out will return back to you. So if you display love toward others, yes, while there may be people who are not capable of giving that back to you, you will end up getting it back from somewhere, someone at some point in time. It may take time, but it will always eventually and inevitably happen for you, okay? Yes. So there's an energy shift here for you. What I'm seeing is where you were trying to push hard for the things that you wanted in your life, now you're stepping more into a gentle energy of allowing it to come to you because you understand that you need to simply be open. After you do everything you can, there is no need to force situations open. The ones that are meant for you will open up for you, and they will open up for you. You will be allowing yourself to be more vulnerable, and as a result of this, the energy that is matching your energy will find you. It's about being raw with yourself and with others, and not, but in being truthful and open, you are allowing those who are meant to find you to find you. And there's also this energy of you choosing your battles and choosing where to expend your energy, because you may have been expending your time and energy on situations that were not meant for you, and hence why doors weren't opening here. Yes. Yeah, they're saying that is it for this specific oracle card. Okay. Quite beautiful energy that you're opening up to. Okay. Now what else do we have from the oracle cards and the rest of the cards for you? Let's see. So, ride the wave, ride the wave. Easy does it, absolutely. Yes, again, it's allowing and not forcing. It's you riding that wave. You know, there's a saying, and I can go with the flow, but I also know when to push for things, right? But I once said this to someone, I go with the flow. And she answered back, when you go with the flow, you end up like being a fish or something, like you don't really get where you want to in life. Well, I will agree with that to some degree in some instances or times in life, but in other instances, it really is. So I'm feeling with this pile here, you're learning to go with the flow. And it's a balance that you need to find, right? It's not so much about whether going with the flow or pushing hard for situations that is the right thing. It's the balance in between. You don't need to be doing too much of one or too much of the other. Because sometimes when you push too hard, it's just creating resistance. It's trying to open doors that are not meant to be open, and it can really affect your health in the process as well. So also over-exercising, overworking, staying awake too long, sleeping too much, everything that is not in balance will end up inevitably affecting you and, your progress here. So it seems like you're learning to ride that wave. And it's like, what is the best wave to ride? If you're a surfer, you will know that there's something about the seventh wave or waiting for that perfect wave, and, sometimes in the meantime, you need to be preparing or doing other stuff before you can ride the wave. And then when the wave comes, it's that energy of being prepared. It's that luck being a combination of being prepared plus opportunity, right? And also being still enough to be able to identify the opportunity, to identify the right wave, right? You're very close to achieving your goal here. So it's an important goal, and you're very, very close to that celebration. So it could be something coming up around the next full moon, okay? Power. Yes, you are in your power, and there is power in going with the flow, and there is power in being observant. There is power about waiting for that right wave to come in. There is a power in knowing to be patient, knowing to wait for the right time, right? The number 14 could be relevant to you as well as the number 5. There is a change coming for you. And the number 14 is that temperance energy. It's the alchemist energy. It's the transmutation. You're transmuting your energy right now and having it work for you and not against you. You're transmuting that resistance into more of a flow. And that's going to be very empowering. You're going to have some kind of epiphany here, some flash light bulb moment here. All of a sudden, out of the blue, unexpectedly, information coming through or something happening that will help you finally achieve that goal. And it's because you were observant and because you were patient and because you allowed the information to come for you rather than scrambling to find it. I'm getting an energy of you've done all that you could up until now, and now this is divine intervention giving you the last piece of the puzzle. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. That's all you need to do right now. All the rest seems to have been done. The number 57 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 12 and the number 3. Squirrel spirit. This is, for some reason, squirrel away, okay? Save some money. Don't hold on too tightly to your money, but save some money. Don't be too loose with it either. Yeah. Believe in yourself. That is the missing puzzle piece. See how he's holding this, what is this called? What is this called? This thing that the squirrel has in his hand. I know the name in Portuguese. I don't know the name in English. So if you can help me in the comment section. Whatever, yeah. It's like he's placing that little last puzzle piece. And it could be that you saving money could be helping you on this goal that you have. Yeah, save money until it's time to spend it. I'm also hearing. Journey. So some of you will be traveling by train or some other means of transportation. Doesn't matter. But I'm seeing you going on some kind of a journey, or you've been on a journey. But I'm seeing travel here and many suitcases. So maybe it's a relocation here. Maybe that could be your goal. Now we have door to value. So there's money coming in that will help you open a door of opportunity, that will help you travel, or that will help you get somewhere. It seems like you're moving into more abundance after some trying, testing, challenging times with the number 31 there. That is the number of competition, challenges, obstacles. You're overcoming obstacles and you're moving into more abundant times. Because 3 plus 1 is a 4, you chose to structure yourself. You chose to take those practical steps and be organized and diligent. And because of that, you're being rewarded. Now we have a unicorn. The unicorn has been coming up a lot here in this particular pick-a-card. Pile number 1 definitely has a message for you. There's something very unique about you that has something to do with this journey that you're on. And you doing things differently. You don't have to do things how everyone else is doing it. Yeah, the secret for you, for your door to value, is doing things your own way. Use your own intuition to make beneficial changes. Because you see, the thing with intuition, and someone can give you their peace of mind and what they think about what should be done, but that's based on their intuition, and their intuition will work for themselves. So using your own intuition is what will bring you the beneficial changes that we were talking about here. So there are beneficial changes coming in because you are choosing to follow your intuition. Good for you. Definitely watch pile number 1. There's a message in there for you as well. Career. So there will be beneficial changes going on for you when it comes to your career. And this is tied to you doing something that only you can do the way you do it. Because you're not meant to do things in a different way. You're meant to do things your own way. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, hopefully we stabilize that. Something about the month of May is bringing some beneficial changes to your career here. Something about you using your uniqueness. I'm seeing something about Asia as well. I'm seeing something about Europe. Okay. So Scorpio, you could have Scorpio placements strongly in your chart, but this is a transformation energy. It's Plutonic energy. There's something very intense happening for you, a very big change that may involve relocation. And something may click for you in the month of May about your career, money coming in that will allow you to travel and change your life, or maybe even relocate at some point. There's definitely some, I'm seeing Uranus energy, Tower energy, and Scorpio. I'm seeing Mars. I'm seeing Tower moment that will be regenerative. It will bring down a faulty foundation in your life, but it will create something that is meant for you in its place. Yeah, because it's connected to your life purpose, absolutely. North Node and destiny, it's destined, absolutely. So, yes, your life purpose. Something very fulfilling that is coming your way, coming in as a blessing, is you stepping into your life purpose. And this is what's going to bring you ultimate fulfillment in your life. Because you're going to be stepping into your purpose. And yes, this is uncomfortable. But you just need to believe in yourself and your intuition and follow it where it's taking you. You're blossoming into the person you're meant to be. You're becoming the person you're meant to be. There's spiritual integrity in this process. Justice. That's bringing more of a balance to your life. You could have Libra in your chart. Fairness. Something ruled in your favor. Fairness. The legal system. Something to do with the legal system. Strength. You're becoming stronger, more balanced. Your strength is paying off as well. You've been very strong. You are someone strong. You've known when to hold back for the sake of doing what is right. Something about in between, I'm seeing a time frame here between August and November. October is showing up strongly, but also August and November. Burdens, 10 of Wands, feeling burdened. But you're going to balance things out. End of burdens, yes, 10 of Swords, the end of your burdens. Wow. And a lot had to do with you burdening yourself with trying too hard, that forceful plutonic energy that you're releasing. You are giving it a break. Wow, the end of the pain related to your burdens that were created by your own resistance. Wow. Good for you. Using your intuition more. Wow. 7 of Cups, 7 of Water. There's a complex decision you need to make here. You're going to stop procrastinating. You're going to stop procrastinating because the procrastination was connected to your fears. Definitely watch pile number 1. You could have Leo, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in your chart strongly, but it seems like you're making slow and steady movement here toward achieving your goals. You have a lot of talents and skills here that you could be using, and there's going to be a difficult decision on how to proceed forward, what to use first. Okay, so something here is, first, what do you feel you should use first? What is your first hunch? That would be following your intuition. Second of all, what is the priority is what you need to think here. But buckle down, you're going to be getting things done, you're going to be honoring your commitments, and that is a step toward a lot of stability. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. You're becoming more tender and empathetic toward yourself and others. You're becoming more patient and loving, and because of that, you're attracting in more patience, more love, more acceptance, more tolerance, more forgiveness from others as well. So there's a huge change in your heart center, your heart chakra, and that will unburden you because your heart is softening. And because of that, all your relationships will improve and develop to new levels. Because you're following your intuition and you're taking better care of yourself and others. And you're being more compassionate, forgiving, accepting, tolerant of yourself and of each person's process, each person's flow, each person's own wave. And so you're learning to work with the collective. And you're blending more with the universe and its energies. And because of that, because you saw the truth, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, because you're seeing the truth of the matter, and you're gaining insight. That's that epiphany. You're having some form of epiphany that is inspiring you to let go of those burdens, that is inspiring you to step into your heart space. Although it's been challenging, you finally see what needs to be done. And because of that, you're learning to attract in more miracles into your life. For some of you, there could be a miracle of a child here, whether that is through biological pregnancy or adopting or blended families. But your prayers, whatever they are, they're being heard and they will be answered. There are miracles coming in. They're coming in all of a sudden, unexpectedly. And that's going to relieve you from the pain and the burdens as well. Some of you are becoming mothers or parents quite literally. Okay? Wow. Okay, pile number 2, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later, and share the video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, last but not least, pile number 3. If you chose the Apache Tears, this is your reading. The number 5 could be relevant to you. 5 signifies change, so there is change coming to your life, and it's a blessed change, okay? Now, I'm seeing in this pile you have dealt with some form of grief. And if you are, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm seeing a lot of crying, a lot of why did this happen, what for, and feeling very lost, grieving. I'm seeing you are grieving some person in your life that was very important to you, or maybe a part of yourself even. But the good news here is the change, the blessed change, is that you're letting go of the heaviness of this grief. You're still going to feel whatever was lost, whoever was lost, and you're now turning more into the love that stays rather than the pain and the suffering. If you are struggling with grief, this crystal helps, the Apache Tear, okay? But I see a recovery. I'm seeing you recovering, releasing the pain and old wounds healing here, connected to a loss. So, that is the blessing coming your way. Okay. Seeing a lot of heaviness being lifted for you guys. Coming to life, coming back to life. And this has a double message here. Actually, it has 3 messages in here. One is your past loved one, anyone who you lost. They're coming to say to you that they have been reborn in a different form. They are still alive, and they feel like they actually came to life now. And seeing a butterfly there transforming. They left their body. There is no more suffering, and they feel like they are now living. And they're still with you. There's another message here for those of you who felt like you have lost yourselves and you're grieving yourself, or the part of yourself that you feel was lost. You are getting a second lease on life. You are going to reinvent yourself, and you're even going to surprise a lot of people because you're coming back. When people thought you would never recover, you're going to come back better than ever. The number 29 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. Yes, there's powerful change coming. Whatever your situation is. New moon eclipse. There's going to be a new moon solar eclipse, a new moon in Taurus solar eclipse on the 30th of April. And that's going to bring in some powerful change. And it seems like pile number 3, you guys are very connected to this. It's going to bring a powerful change in your life where, regardless of whether you lost someone or yourself, you will feel like you're coming back to life. Ready to live again. And expect to encounter a lot of wonders in your life. And it's going to feel wonderful. It's going to feel wonderful. You're going to feel wonderful. Slowly but steadily, you've been coming to this point. It's been a slow process. And this coming back to life will be a slow process, but a wonderful one nonetheless. Some of you I see maybe traveling to the Dominican Republic. I'm also seeing Costa Rica. I'm seeing something about the Atlantic islands. The number 62 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. Maybe you're going on a wonderful trip and you're going to see turtles, sea turtles. We have a courthouse situation here, very possibly, or maybe you're connected to the justice system in some way. The number 23 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. 5 is change. So if you're dealing with a court case or something to do with the justice system, there will be a powerful change here. And it's going to open you up to more of a wonderful life here. We have community. So something about the community here, getting help from the community, getting support from the community. If you are dealing with a court case, the jury being in your favor, or you're getting support here. The number 7 could be relevant to you. Some of you are going to be invited to a celebration or spending more time with friends. Getting help from your community to overcome, and your community being helping you, bringing you back to life actually as well. We have tiger, so you could be a tiger in the Chinese astrology. Doesn't have to be, but it seems like you took a risk here. You took a chance on something, or you're going to take a risk and a chance on getting back into the community. Something about January here. We're going to see more of what's going on here. 4th house. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time at home. Taking care of yourself. There may be some legal settlement around something to do with an inheritance or family or a home here that will be settled, and it will be settled around January. Something will trigger this settlement, and there will be a wonderful outcome around January. Something to do with a house or an inheritance or family. Your home life coming back to life. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time at home and you're finally going to get it back out into the community. Yeah, your home life is transforming. Is undergoing huge transformation. There's a renewal for you. It's like a death and a rebirth process here, where you've been having to rest a lot and take care of yourself. Some of you are overcoming illness. Maybe you've been dealing with something very intense, like extremes, and now you're coming out the other side and being able to spend time with people outside the home, or regenerating and renewing your whole life. Stepping into your personal power. Death and a rebirth, yes. And again, there's someone from the other side coming through and saying, I'm okay, I'm here, I'm with you. It's just that now I'm in a different form and things have just changed, but I'm still here. For others of you, you're going and undergoing a huge transformation that is leading you toward a wonderful life. Rest and recuperation from possibly an illness, or it could be mental, physical, even a spiritual. It also gave you time to pause and reflect. You are recovering, your health is improving. And this actually, all of this, it seems like you're either coming into mediumship abilities where you're communicating with past loved ones and having the ability to communicate with the other side, or in this process of you recovering, losing yourself to find yourself, or this death and rebirth situation, or nursing yourself back to life after a very strong illness, you were able to tap into your psychic abilities in a very strong and expansive way. Some of you, a very small percentage of you, maybe had a near-death experience, and that opened your psychic abilities. and you're going to be using them. You could definitely psychic mediumship, I'm seeing here. You're coming into more balanced time in your life, and you're definitely surrounded by your archangels and your... As I was saying, I don't know how much we lost here, but I'm going to just go back a little bit. Death and rebirth process here, again, clarifying that someone from the other side is coming in to tell you that they're okay, they are alive, they're just in a different form. For others of you, this is you who is transforming, reinventing yourself, or coming back from a situation that seemed to have no hope, some form of an illness that you're overcoming. But this also gave you an opportunity to step into your psychic abilities because of the time you had, or you had a near-death experience that opened up your psychic abilities, and this brought you more of a balance in your life. You are very connected to the archangels. You're surrounded and divinely guided, and you are a divine guide on this planet as well. You're a high priestess. You are connected to the higher realms, and you have important knowledge within you that you don't always share. There's something mysterious about you, but there's a powerful, powerful change going on within you. It's almost like you're going to be unrecognizable to yourself and others, but this is bringing you more into contact with a wonderful life. Okay? Release. That's the death card in another deck. Death card, clarifying the death card. Wow. There's an end of a phase or situation in your life. You're definitely transforming spiritually, and you're moving on from a situation. You could be moving on from a family situation, a home situation that you're grieving, or you have been grieving, but you're reinventing yourself. You're releasing it. It's something you've been holding on to that you're releasing. If you were too rigid, you're releasing the rigidness. But you're making some good business decisions as well. And you're going to realize where you've been too cautious. You're having a new beginning where you're more passionate about everything. You're getting an exciting new opportunity here for career advancement possibly, but you're changing your life. You're having a new lease on life, and you're feeling so fired up, so motivated, so passionate about this. And nothing's going to stop you now. The Chariot. Moving full steam ahead with your goals, and you're achieving. There's an important achievement here that's coming from self-discipline and willpower. There could even be public recognition. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart, Scorpio as well. You could be traveling, being able to travel finally. I'm seeing a lot of masculine energy here. Feeling very passionate about something and being able to take action on it. I'm seeing whoever's watching this pile, your life is undergoing total transformation. You're having a new beginning that could have something to do with relocation. You may need to take a trip somewhere to an island to take your mind off things and to heal, to process this transformation. It's a long time coming. You need to purify right now, or you are purifying. Spending time near the ocean will prove to be very healing and purifying. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So you need to focus on detox and decluttering your space, your mind, your ideas. Your life is detoxing. You're going through a huge purge of what is no longer serving you, the pain, the sorrow, the loss. And you're coming into a beautiful, wonderful, enlightened, victorious life that is divinely guided. Pile number 3, it was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Save this video if you want to watch again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bye. Till next time.